What's up, guys? I got a special treat for you all. I'm uploading a bonus coaching call that I did earlier this week. You guys get an inside look as to what one of my coaching calls looks like that has transformed thousands of lives, guys. Like from helping people drop weight, to helping people drop vices, drugs, alcohol, porn, you name it, to making more money, and then to deeper stuff like having a better connection with God and hearing God's voice again, to just like building your 10.0 self. That's what I call it, your 10.0 you. That's your highest, best version of yourself. What is standing in your way? What are the obstacles that are keeping you away from all of those things that I just listed? This is what I go over on every one of my calls. Every week I have these, guys. So if you need a mentor, if you need a community, a strong community to hold you accountable, watch this call. It'll help you if you're on the fence and you're like, what is this all about? Well, check it out. And I hope it helps you just today in your normal life. But kick back, relax, and soak up game. Let's go. Let's get it.
You can rock with me. My voices, they always be loud. Looking in the mirror, I'm bigger. Go figure. There goes the winner. Don't get up. My chin up. Don't give up. I'm gonna deliver. Looking in the mirror, I'm bigger. Go figure. There goes the winner. Don't get up. My chin up. Don't give up. I'm gonna deliver.
I just want you guys to get real, just think about for a second, like think about what this is right here. Like you guys don't have a community like this that's really just like focused on you, focused on your problem, on you, and just having that real just support. So like, I want you to just pull those walls down, pull all those, like just that pride, that ego, just pull it all the way fucking down, because that's what I'm here for. That's what we're here for, is just get real honest, and just for the next hour, just really go into some of your problems and let's get into it. You know, like what are you struggling with? So I just really think, like, I was in the gym today. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time talking like I usually do, but I was in the gym today and I was talking to two of the people that were there, and I was like, look, we should all just get up and just tell ourselves, you're going to take what you want from life. Like literally just fucking take it. Literally just go out there and fucking just be and become it. And go out and do the actions that you want without being so fucking scared and fearful. And I'm literally just doing my fucking reps, and I'm like feeling real empowered about myself, because like what is really stopping you? What's stopping you is all that fear, is the doubts, it's the limiting beliefs, it's that negative story, it's that lack of self-worth. I mean, yeah, exactly. Miguel said it right there. Insecurities. Exactly. So like, you're wondering where you should look for your purpose, where you should look for your career. Don't look any further until you fucking answer those. You're fucking tripping. Until you answer your self-worth issues, until you could just go a full day without talking shit to yourself, until you could just be like, you know what? I'm pumped on who I am. And I really love, like, I'm really like confident about who I am. Like, do you guys really feel like that? Because I guarantee you probably go through your day like this, up and down, up and down, up and down. And you're wondering why you like aren't where you want to be. I'm like, that's it. It's not the strategy. It's not the career. Like your sales that you're missing is on those dips. That money you're missing is on those dips. It doesn't even matter what career you get into. What matters most is that you're the dopest motherfucker ever created alive. You, one of one, you're the dopest one. So if you're ready to just get straight to work and invest in yourself and change your life, there's two ways that you can get a hold of me. Click this link in the description box. You could either fill out that form and then I'll reach right out to you, or you can contact me directly on Instagram at Gasmoney1. When you send me a message, you're talking to me directly, and then I'll send you all the information that you need to know to get started on your transformation. Our whole job every single day, guys, is just wake up and be like, this is my duty. This is my task. Like, if you have, like, think about your last week. Has there been a recurring emotion? Has there? What is that emotion? Drop in the comments. I'm curious, what is that emotion that you're recurring, like that's recurring that you're feeling over and over? What has it been? Lack of self-worth, doubting yourself, shame, guilt, not enough. Straight up, guys, like anxiety, guilty, self-esteem. Exactly. So why the fuck are we even worrying about the outside when every outside issue is just an internal issue? You guys realize that? Every issue is an internal one. This is an inside game. Does that make sense? So all day, the best way that you're gonna really like, some of you who can't hit macros, who don't have the money you want, who are in an unfavorable position, like literally there's a reason why. That is why I say your results tell a story. Your feelings are feedback. Your results tell a story, and your feelings are feedback. Say it to yourself real quick, just in your mind. My results tell a story. Say that in your mind. My results tell a story. Okay, what story is that painting? Some of you are passing on your story onto your kids. And then the kids are passing their story, that same story, onto their kids. And I'm telling you guys, like, that is the most beautiful, difficult struggle that you want to grab. You want to go after that. Because if you can overcome that, oh my God, now you gain the whole world. And I don't mean that in the sense of like you gain the world and lose your soul. I'm saying like, you really just like created a dope motherfucker. You did it. There would be no amount of money that I could ever give you that you just conquered yourself. Like, so if you overcome that self-esteem issue, if you learn how to overcome that anxiety, if you learn how to, whatever it is, regulate your emotions, you're a very, very valuable person. Like, how many times have you heard, like, this might even be you. I'm going to do it. Like, man, you put up that quote on Instagram and you start talking and you put up that quote. And then like a week later, I'm like, where you at? What the fuck? Where'd you go? What happened? That is where your results are. I actually personally, I wait for that moment personally, because I know that I'm like, oh, that's a rookie move. I actually don't even say it because I'm like, I know that test is coming. Regardless if you say it or not, the tests are going to come. And so you just got to be ready. So like for instance, Michael just signed up. He signed up today. He was having a little bit of like doubting. He wasn't sure if he wanted to do it. Well, guess what's going to happen, Mike? Guess the fuck what's going to happen. Life is going to come and knock at your door. You have to expect it. But this is why this group right here is so good and so powerful, because like for me, I'll be honest with you guys, I never had like an older brother. I never had like that person that laced me up. You guys, I doubt that you guys really did either. We rarely do. I had a stable home, but I didn't have that fucking just dope ass motherfucker lacing me up. And that's what this is. It's like, even the people that have been on the program for a while, myself, I'm like, that test is going to come. You're going to get sick. You're going to stub your toe. Something's going to happen. Just do not break your program. Don't do it. It's gonna happen. It's the devil, as soon as you start trying to change your life, the devil's gonna come in and try to like take your mind, take your emotion, because you're doing something good, guys. You realize that you're changing your life and you're changing your kids' lives. You're changing the whole fucking thing. But you have to be mentally fucking there. Mentally locked the fuck in. It's you would be the top one, you would be the 1% if you could do this. Because I'm telling you, I I mean, what else is there? Entrepreneurs, business people, real estate guys, coaches. What else is there? I know a lot of them. They're out there. They're not that great. They're slipping. So like you guys have an opportunity to just like every single day just step right into your just, like this isn't like a motivational speech or anything, but it's just like every day I'm just like, fuck, I get one more fucking chance. V, you got anything?
I feel like that's everything we've been building off the last 5 years. Like, I mean, so many things that have like gotten in the way or should have gotten in the way, but didn't. Like, we just kept going. And just like that gratitude of like, I get another day is kind of what we were talking about last night on the coaching call, just being present in the moment. Like, there's no way that you can be present without being thankful for the moment that you're in right now.
A lot of you, like how many of you guys have been roughly in the same position you were, let's say, last year? Like put it honestly. And some of you guys like are my clients, so I'm like, fuck, you better not be in the same position. But some of you aren't. Like some of you are past clients. Like Fika's, I'm happy to see Fika on here. That's fucking fire. That's dope. He was a client. He killed it. But like, just think maybe like let's disregard like the wins and look at the recurring things that have been there for like a year, 2 years, 3, 4, 5. That's what I say. That's what I mean when I say your purpose is hidden in your trauma. What the fuck is it? For me, like with those issues, when I know they're big ones, I go to God. I swear to you that I go straight to God. But I don't leave it there. Most people, they're like, oh yeah, I pray every night, and their life is horrible. What kind of representation is that of God? That your God never answers prayers, that you're a mess still. Like, I want to represent, if I'm gonna pray to a God, to the God, and I'm just gonna be like, well, I'm gonna make sure I represent correctly. So I have to have fruits. I have to be rich, rare. If you subscribe to that philosophy, I have to have family, fitness, finance, faith just dialed in. There has to be some sort of fruits. So yeah, exactly. I mean, this is the religion right here. I mean, it's just we the religion that you should subscribe to is the fucking program. That should be your fucking just go to, like your program. I just really think that if you guys aren't grateful and you don't wake up and you miss on your macros and you talk shit to yourself, you're closing opportunities in your life. Almost all of your problems could be solved by money. I'm just going to say that. Nearly all of your problems would be solved by money. Is that true? Like, is that close to true? Nearly, like, let's say 75%. 25% would be like, all right, now you got a real problem. Kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe someone has like fucking cancer or something. I mean, where it's going to be like, yeah, you're going to need money and like a miracle. That'd be a problem. Somebody has like lost a leg or something. That's like a real fucking problem. But a lot of our problems aren't real problems because money could quickly solve them. Like you have to identify like what's what, I think that's important to identify like what is what. All right. Yeah, I mean, I just say all that just, I just think it's important, guys, because I think everything's spiritual. Everything becomes spiritual at a certain level. Even money is spiritual. Even you have to make everything spiritual. Like I have a friend, he has everything. He has the money, he has the girls, or the girl, the relationship, he has everything. So where do you go from there? The only way to go is up. The only way is to connect with the higher source, to deliver a message, like to heal, to be an advocate, to be like some sort of like just a helping hand, a shepherd of some sort. Because that's what we all are, guys. Like if you don't heal yourself, well, you're part of the herd. Like you're gonna be shepherded. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like our job should be to like really heal ourselves and do it in a fucking dope gangster ass way, and then just go start helping other people do the same. Because what the fuck are you here for? For real, what the fuck are you doing? The destiny isn't money. Like, just really like lock that in your head. Please, for the love of God, like, do not make the goal just money. It's nothing. You should make it bigger and then collect the money by the person you became along the way. All right, let's get into questions. I really want to help you guys. Yeah, just raise your hands. Let's get into it. Let's hear your problems and raise your hand and whatever. I mean, anything's on the table. Like, this is just more of like an intimate, like different type of call. So, all right, let's get some hands raised. Yeah, Miguel, how you doing, bro?
How you doing, Gas? So I'm new here, and most definitely, like I think I've been struggling all my life, man. Ever since I was 5, I lost my vision to my left eye and developed a cataract. And just going through school and everything, like always being that kid in the back that didn't even want to notice, to becoming a gangbanger and just fighting with people because that's the way I would defend myself at that point as a teenager, getting into a lot of trouble. I got sent out to Mexico for 5 years when I was 15, and it changed everything about the way I thought about gangs and started like seeing what cartels were and everything out there and everything, the adversity and everything I saw was the good side of my family, which were lawyers, and which was like the poor side of my family as well. And coming back to the States as an immigrant here and going through everything and, getting my shit together in 2018, not all the way, but I started my business. And as of now, I got 4 or 5 workers and I'm doing okay in the business side. But like you said, money isn't everything. There's still something missing in here. And I'm trying to figure out what it is. And main reason why I'm, seeking it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I would be very careful, guys. Like, it's be very careful at saying like money isn't everything. Because it's not. It is true. But be very, very cautious at how you say that, because most people, they use that as a justifier to be like, well, I'm just gonna do what I can do to kind of get by. And I just want to like kind of caution you guys to not go down that route. And I don't think that's what you're saying, but I think what you're truly asking is like you're looking for something greater, something more.
Well, this is the thing. Like in 2018, I had my vision board and I wrote my goals down. And it's funny, like that I wrote like because I didn't believe it could happen, right? So I was like, my end goal would be to build up this company because I have 5 kids and I have to take care of the family. And that
Yeah.
was what was my bread and butter. So I was like, at the end of like towards the end of the journey, right? I wanted to have my own gym. I wanted to be a bodybuilder and I wanted to change exactly what you're doing, man.
Yeah.
And why didn't I do it? Because why haven't I started? Is because I don't believe I can do it. Right.
There it is, right there. An internal issue. An internal issue stopped him. That's the only fucking thing. So this is, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I just want to make the point, is that that's the program. The program is an inner solution. Like it just makes you fucking attack that, attack that, attack that. You should like customize our program that I give you. Like I give you the blueprint, but you customize it and you read books that are geared towards self-belief. You structure everything to magnify your self-talk through your actions. Everything is like catered to that one thing. And that's why I'm like, I don't even think you guys should focus on 8 side hustles or 8 things at once. I think you should just focus on that main fucking big thing because I'm telling you, it's always going to be there. And it sounds like it kind of never truly like got dealt with. Like it truly never went away, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly. So, like I said, I've overcome things, and I try to act like I got it all together. But
Right.
deep down inside, I mean, I'm the only one that knows how I feel, and I'm a provider. That's what it is, you know.
Yeah, I mean, but like how many of you guys feel exactly how he said that you keep it together, you feel like you're gonna break at any moment, you feel like a nervous breakdown at some points during the day. How many of you guys probably all feel like that? Probably multiple times during the week. Is that true? Maybe we got perfection on here. I mean, I have days like that, but you want to know what's great about that? I actually love those days. I hate them in the moment, but I'm super grateful for them because it reminds me of my true fucking purpose. I like when I said yesterday, I get my strength through sacrifice, bro. When I feel that fucking just like where I'm lost, I actually find my way when I'm lost. You guys get that? Like that's why I've made it so fucking far because every single day I wake up lost. I swear to you, I wake up fucking lost. And then I have to find the path. I have to find God. I have to find the program again and all my whys and who I am. And then I make it a little farther again. And
Yeah,
all I'm searching for, guys, is a feeling. That's all. And this is the difference between a real like advocate versus somebody who's just about the money. They get up for the money, which is fine. Do your thing. But I get up for the feeling. I truly do. That's the only fucking thing I do. And when you get up for the feeling, your feelings, if you start feeling good and you start conquering shit, the results will start matching. You'll start getting a better body. Your money will start changing. Your house will, like my whole life has changed, guys. Go on my Instagram. I know I post a lot, but take 10 minutes and just really scroll the fuck down. Dude, I'm different. My house is different. My car is different. My gym is different. The people in my gym are different. The people that I've attracted are different. So long story short, I mean, that was a long answer, but um, self-belief and feeling like you don't have it all together. I think that's normal, bro.
yeah. And one of the other things that attracted a lot was watching your videos and seeing how you talked about God and the way I was raised in the Catholic Church. It's like everything was like you said, everything was bad. Everything having money is bad. Having this is bad. Being humble just seemed to be being poor. You know, being poor would be humble and stuff like that. And I've broken that cycle in a way because I'm the best one. I mean, not the best one. I'm doing probably the best in my generation of my family and the people that I hang around with. I'm probably the one that's most successful that has my own business and everybody else, you know, works for somebody. And it's like, how do you do it? And then the only thing I've done is attack my fears. Like you said, I believed it. I started reading the books. Everything started changing as I started reading like The Secret, The Law of Attraction, everything that you think about, you say, you bring to life. But you talking about God in a different way that I want to know your God, you know, even though we both have Jesus Christ, it's well, I didn't know this version of Jesus Christ because nobody's taught me this version of Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Like, yeah, I don't know, like I don't know where to go with that, but for me, where I'm at today is I I know that I'm going to conquer every goal and I'm going to conquer the world. Like I don't hesitate about that, guys. So I'm already foreseeing where's next. And that I think that's how you should live is like where's next. Like I was talking to Caleb And I was like, bro, I already see your life. To me, that's a problem. For me, that's my opinion. I think that's a problem. If you could see the end destination, I always like to go, all right, what's around that, like that smoky area, that corner. And for me, I just knew it was God. Like, and what is God? Somebody you just pray to and you get your wishes answered? I'm like, it can't be that. What is that about? It has to be a relationship. So I started like, just like you guys, we have a relationship. I started talking to God like that and built and walking with God. And so, like, even for me, I will get kind of like corrected and slapped up if I get ahead of God. If I start walking ahead of God, God will correct me. And I'll be humble. See, I think this is where humble is. This is what humble is. Humility is knowing that there's a God. It's not knowing that, it's not thinking that you're lesser of yourself. You guys get that? Like humility is knowing there's a God, that you bend the knee to God, not you're bending the knee to a man, not that you think lesser than yourself. I never want you guys to do that. Even if you fuck up, you know? Does that resonate with you guys? Does that part resonate with you? I know it hits me 100%. But like, um, yeah, I mean, it's everything that I say, bro. Like, I I give like just an hour ago, I did a little prayer again, and I was just like, you know, God, like I give you my worries, I give you my money, I give you my business, I give you my people, I give you everything that I grow, I give you everything that I raise, and then what am I left with? And then I'm just standing there. I'm just left with my naked self, my me. So what do you got? And that's me. I'm valuable though. So I'm like, fuck, I'm naked, but I'm like, I could still do this all over again. I could give it all away. My worries, my anxiety, my stresses, my money, my cars, my everything. But I'm still here and I'm like, give me like what's next? What's the instruction? I really wake up like that, guys, because I just I don't get up for the money. Like I really don't do it. And it's a mistake. Don't do it. You're making money, you're God at that point. But do you guys get that point that I just said? I feel like that was really good.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And it ties in all those things that you're talking about, Miguel, all those things that you've studied, because I could tell you've read, but now I think where you're at is more so like, let's pick it up to that next level and let's get you more in shape. Let's get you way far ahead. And that's really like the pressure that I put on myself. Like, I don't know how far ahead of you are than your people, but get way far ahead because you deserve it, because you're that guy. But it's not, it's going to take sacrifice. It's going to take a lot of effort. Go ahead, bro.
Of course, and what one of the other things is that the fact that I've been so blessed in what my life used to be and to what it is now, and I'm all about giving, but I think that I've been like effing up in the fact that you start noticing a lot of really ungrateful people in the journey, and that you're not just supposed to give to anyone, and being such a good person is basically getting effed up with, getting taken advantage in many occasions because you prefer to flip the page, or you prefer not to get like not to give it too much of your time and just say, you know what, screw it, let's go to the next one because I don't want to spend, basically like my energy in this negative shit that I prefer to. But then again, I just feel like I get taken advantage all the fucking time, man. And I don't know
Well,
what it is.
I would use like your wisdom and your discernment, right? So like one of the things that they tell us like when we're young, like they lace us up like this, and it's wrong. It's like when you see a bum on the street, go give them money. It's actually you don't do it, guys. Like and like even if you're like, well, I'm gonna go buy them food, I'm gonna do that. Like you have to have like a like instruction to give that person who's like homeless money or food. Don't just like give it because you want to give. You have like a giving heart. It has to be guided and directed to a certain person. Like I'm not out here just giving to anybody. I think that's like the next level of it. Like be like judge somebody. Like they also say don't judge anybody. I'm like, dude, judge people, but like don't hold it against them. But like use your discernment. And I like that homeless one because everyone, I don't know, like I don't know if this is true or not, but like if you give somebody, let's say, money and they're broke, you might end up with the spirit of broke too. So like you gotta be careful at who you're entertaining, the stuff that you're giving to. So I'm not sure. I just like I think kind of weird like that. I'm like you gotta be careful at who you touch, like who's around you. And I just take it to a different extent. Does that make sense, bro?
Yeah, it does. I mean, the fact of the point is that if you continue to give this bum money, he will continue to stay a bum because he's getting taken care of. So he'll do nothing to change his life. Are you really helping him? Is the question. Just like that family member, if you're helping them out all the time, they're going to continue to get into shit because they know that you're going to be there to help.
Exactly. Like for me, I mean, I have to be hard. Like I don't know how you guys are, but I recommend that you guys be harder on your people, be more stern, charge people, charge as much as you can. Like there's people on my team that I'm like, no, you have to pay before you have to. But and that is the best fucking thing that you could ever do because it's not gonna fucking work. And it's just what the fuck it is. It's just how it is. And if like if you got if it is a gift, it's a fucking true gift. It's like you don't expect anything. It's a gift. That's all. You just truly genuinely give it. Like I'm not out here giving gifts every fucking day. I give value. I don't give gifts. There's a difference. Anyway, kind of like I just think, yeah, bro, like self-belief, bro. What is your next goal for you? What are you trying to do?
Right now, I'm studying for my contractor's license to build pools instead of service and repair. And I want to start getting behind the camera a little bit more, just like what we're doing now. I just kind of record my progress as I go building. But I do know that I need to build this body first to get that self-confidence. I need to put in the work so I can be able to flex basically, and not just exercise wise, but like mentality wise. I think I know what I got to do. I have been slacking it, and it's been like a drinking issue. It's been, hanging around people that the weekend kind of gets to me, the food.
Has that been
And
recent?
yeah, so just like last week and all that, and just this whole week, I've been hitting my workouts. I've been doing everything, reading, less TV, journaling, everything that I know I should do. It's, I mean, I feel like I'm on the right path as it is. Just the fact that I'm on this call with you right now, it's like I attracted it because I that's all I do. I'm listening to motivation and business skills and stuff like that as well.
I mean, everybody on this call like can probably hear you have all the ingredients, but and we're talking about this beautiful conversation and like the podcasts and books and stuff like that. But at the end of the fucking day, what did you do last fucking week? And that's the part where that's where the rubber meets the road, where I'm like, it don't just literally focus on not drinking and showing up every fucking day. That's all you have to do. It'll change your fucking life. That it's really that simple. Because you're not even gonna get like the world, the universe won't let you access to all that information because you haven't gone through step 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Like all that information about the secret, the law of attraction, it's all just lies and bullshit until you can not miss on your daily fucking process. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's a hard truth, but
Uh,
I'm here to help you. Like God is not gonna give you a blessing and if you don't like sacrifice and work for it. Like it's just, and I'm not totally like hammering you because I hear what you could be. And I really could see it. I could see the construction thing. I could see the branding. I could see you on video. You're tan. You look like you're ripped. I could see it all. But at the end of the day, I just know it's just going to be like, well, does this guy have discipline to just do it day in, day out? Everybody should be creating their personal brand geared towards their business. Doesn't matter if it's construction, real estate, videography, barbering. It doesn't fucking matter. But why don't people want to get on fucking camera? It's for his reason. It's for your reason. The lack of self-belief. I mean, the drinking, which is, if you peel back the drink, let's say this is the drink. Let's remove the drink. What is behind the drink? It's a layer of limiting beliefs and insecurities. What's behind the smoke? That smoke is a protection mechanism. You remove that, now you're naked. Now you're real naked. You know what I'm saying?
Now I gotta face myself how it is.
Exactly.
And that's the thing. Like, and I know I can do it. And removing the drink, like you said, is gonna clear up a lot of that smoke. Now it's just time to face myself in the mirror and put in the work.
Every fucking day, guys, I woke up and I said, I am tired, Mike. I am fucking exhausted from feeling like a fucking bitch. I am fucking tired of this shit. I was like, I don't even care about money. I don't, because I'm tired of having all this fucking fear riddled in my motherfucking heart. So today, I'm just gonna do whatever I can to whatever is associated that's fueling that fear, that's fueling that lack of self-esteem. I'm getting it out of the way. Anything that brings me down, lowers my self-esteem, I'm removing it. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to see it. It's gone. Fucking remove it. That's your only purpose, your only job.
Yeah, because I had a situation like, and I don't know when it happened. And when it happened, it's like so many fucking years went by. But I had stopped drinking. I had stopped smoking. I was straight in the gym every day for 8 months, man. And I felt like there was nothing better than that. And falling down so hard for the next couple of years because my business started going up and I started misusing money and doing things that I couldn't have done before, and not knowing how to take care of the gift that God gave me
Absolutely.
got me lost. And now I'm trying to find myself again.
Absolutely. That's it, big dog. I mean, we'll tap into the community after this call, sign up with me and I'll help you, because that's all you fucking need is that course correction. Like everybody here, a lot of you guys are so far ahead, like than you were a year ago. And it's just by course correcting and me helping you. So like, this is good. I mean, it's a good step in the right direction, bro. So let's get to the next question. I appreciate that one. Carlos, how you doing, bro?
What's up, big dog? How you doing?
Man, I'm doing great, bro. Good to see you.
Good to see you too, man. So here, kind of getting straight to it, man. Based on what you were saying right now, uh, I'm overcoming right now. I'm focused on overcoming, talking shit to myself, right? Emotional irregularity, looking down on myself even when I do well, and being scared to take that next step and level up, man. And like primarily, yeah, I'll be honest, dude. Like that conversation that we had earlier, you hit me up talking about the one-on-one. I want to do the one-on-one. I'm just scared that I'm not gonna like make enough to pay for it, right? And but I know I deep down inside, dude, there's something telling me that like I know that there's something that could push me to that next level and really become that like monster, bro. And
Yeah.
so yeah, bro, like it's just one of those things, man, where it's just like I'm trying to find that courage to do it, dude.
I mean, that's the price that the elite people have to pay. That's the only difference between like the masses. The masses are the asses, bro. Don't be that. Don't be that. The masses are the fucking asses, straight up. And this is what they're not willing to do. And this is my whole point, and not to really yeah, not to talk about anybody's particular situation, but you want to be able to rely more on faith, bro. What's the point of faith when you know you got this check coming in, you know what you're expected of, like it's all right there. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, that's so fucking whack. right? You know what I'm saying? So me, I'm like, I'm gonna bet on myself. It's okay to have fear, but you have to exercise courage more. Like use faith, love, and courage as your main weapons. Love beats shame and guilt. Courage beats fear. Faith beats fear, like all those are huge. But yeah, like the universe isn't going to bend until you start doing some things that activate. I truly believe that the universe is activated. And I'll give you an example, Carlos. I'll give you an example. I'll give you a fucking perfect example. I'll be really honest with you guys. I did something for somebody today, like just too easy. Like I loved it. Like it was just too easy. Boom. Immediately when I fucking gave that gift, boom, somebody bought my program. You see that? Like when you give, you get. When you give it away, you keep it. If you ever want to keep something, you got to give it away. So like you want the money, but you're hoarding it. You're holding on to it. I'm like, damn, dog, how does it feel to be like holding on to that money so tight? Like, damn, you're a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And so like today, I don't really do this. I don't say this shit, but like I tithe, and I tithe like a good amount. I don't know if you guys know what tithing is, but it's like you're giving to a church, you know? And I know it says not to talk about it, but I'm only saying it to help and lace you guys up. And like that's a sign of like you're releasing. You don't give a fuck about it. And that's on top of like, dude, my Lambo was shipped today. That was $2,200. Like, and then that's another, like, they add up, dog. So whatever you wish to keep, you got to release.
That's a whole lot. That makes a whole lot of sense, man. That makes a whole lot of sense.
And just real quick, like Anthony, he just said, I released the money from within my heart. And you know what happened next, coach? Hey, I mean, I'm not, this motherfucker like fucking quintupled. I don't even know if that's the word. 5x'd his fucking return in like a month. He had like back dues of results, but those back due of results will never come if you like don't open the floodgates. You know what I'm trying to say? Like you have results there, Carlos, but your fear is holding them back, is what I'm trying to say.
I get exactly what you're saying, man. I get exactly what you're saying. I get exactly what you're saying.
I mean, I just don't like, guys, just like I said today, you go to the gym and you're like, just fucking take what you want in life. I'm lifting. I'm telling myself that. I'm telling everybody in the gym so they could feel that too. And it's just like no hesitation from Carlos, no fear from Carlos, just totally just faith, courage, and love, and just belief that you're the fucking man. Like for me, as long as I have confidence, I'm going to bet on myself. Any man in the room, anything in the situation, as long as I have my belief and my confidence, I will fucking go toe to toe with anybody. Do you feel like that? Do you feel like that? I'm serious. As long as I have confidence and self-belief, I will lay it on the fucking line. That's all I fucking need. I don't need money. I don't need sleep. I don't need none of that shit. I just need my confidence. That's it. But yeah, I mean, you got to do it, big dog. Like I mean, you got it, bro. You got the movie star looks. You just got to step into the fucking role and just really, you have it. You just got to do it. That's it. This is all you got to do.
All right, let's tap in. Let's tap in.
All right, G, let's do it. All right, Caleb, how you doing, bro? My cousin Caleb.
Doing good.
Mustache
So
is
I
looking
raised
thick. It was hitting me in the face. Love it.
I had to trim it today because I had to go take a test for work. But
Damn.
I had a few questions which were actually just answered. Some things I wrote down was like talking shit to yourself. Like, how do you deal with that? Like, just I think it's almost inevitable to have those shitty thoughts like, fuck, I don't have the money I want. I don't have the body I want. I don't have this. I don't have that. And then it spirals into like all these anxieties about what you don't have. I guess I'm asking more for like a tip of like, how do you sit back and be thankful for what you have? And I guess more so just like, how do you just sit there and enjoy the process more than focusing on what you don't have?
I go directly to, I swear this is what all of you guys do. You do exactly what Caleb does. And this is why you'll do this. You'll like spin in life. And you'll have like a little win, and then maybe you'll go party and drink, and then you're back to spinning like that. You feel what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
the only time you're present, and I'm not saying this to you, but definitely you at some point, the only time you're present is when you're in pleasure mode, when you're drinking or when you're eating or when you're doing something like that. It's the only fucking time you're present. But now that once we remove fucking vices and all that shit, you can't go to those pleasures because they no longer exist. You can't do them anymore because you know that it leads to negative feelings. So here's my answer. The answer is this. The answer is right fucking here. If you know that you can't have the money you can't have right now, the body you can't have right now, the car you can't have, like everything's out in the future. It's not gonna be there today. So all you have today is to create the feeling. The feeling is the currency. This is why fucking the person who could just show up for just the feeling is rich. Like somebody asked me, what is success to you? And like the typical bullshit answer is, well, success is, $100 million, or success is like, having everything you want. Like success is you feeling grateful and present in the moment. That's what success is to me. Wealth is in your thinking. Like you could sit right here, Caleb. You could sit right here and be like, I am the luckiest motherfucker right now. And you're looking at your baby, you're looking at your wife, and you're like, I fucking love this shit. And today you won. And then you do that fucking tomorrow. And I'm telling you, this is why I want you to stay on the program, because this starts really like embedding in your subconscious, in your mind. It becomes part of your programming. Then you start living like that. You start embodying that. And then your life starts transforming because it's an inside job. Life is an inside job. So a reminder, life is an inside job. So if you don't feel grateful and you're constantly like, fuck, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't, fuck. What the fuck do you think is going to happen on the outside? It's going to look exactly how you were on the inside. So like you cannot feel any sort of bad feelings. Like I know you're not like you're in a position where he's kind of in a position where he's kind of like his hands are somewhat tied. So it's basically I don't want to say this like this, but I will. Like it's like being in prison. Like fuck, well, what the fuck are you gonna do? You're gonna have to make the most of it, and you're gonna have to create the person and the feeling every single day. Some of you guys might be like in your own prison. Like we all actually create our own prison every single day. And how you break free how you break free the chains, the bars in that prison is through work. Like working on yourself, talking to yourself, encouraging yourself, by praying, by feeling. That's how you break all that worry. But I want you to understand how. How is very, I know they always say who, but the how creates the who. You know what I'm saying? So.
And then like I feel all that. Like you and I kind of talked earlier. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I wrote all that down right now. Like you just got to kind of let go of those things. That was like another thing I wrote down, like how to let go. Like just let go of those things and they'll come. Like you can't put so much value on these things. Like, yes, I want this car. Yes, I want this house. I want all these things. But even if I were to get those things today, do I, like my dad and I talk about it, like if I were to get gifted a Lamborghini, and now I'm sitting in it. Do I feel
Worthy
worthy
of it.
of that?
Fuck no.
Not at all. And that's kind of, I guess, more or less what you're saying. Like, just focus, be present, focus on building you, and then those things will.
What would you have? What would you want more, bro? Do you want the car more or the money more because of what it does for your family versus courage, belief, and this person that's created within yourself? You should want that more than anything on the outside.
Yeah.
That's what you should want more. It's just like how I said, guys, like I truly woke up one day and I said, I'm tired, Mike. I'm tired of living in fear and being scared and being like passive and not being a leader, like not being all of that shit. And it had nothing to do with the outside. I had my business already, guys. I had employees. You know what I'm saying? Like I had responsibilities. It's not like I was just, walking around doing nothing. Like, but I knew that's what it was. I knew that's what was going to stop me, and that's what's going to stop you. Like we have to create that man with core values and core principles and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So the journey and the person that you're gonna become along the way.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
And then something that I think you brought up in the beginning of the call yesterday, and I don't know if I wrote it down correctly. Action in the present gets rid of anxiety and depression or works on that. I didn't write it down verbatim, but I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I think that makes sense. I mean, that's pretty much, I think, right on par. Wait, let me talk to Fika real quick. I'll say what's up. Real quick, I'll give you just give me 30 seconds. Like if you're worrying about like something in the future, right? And if you look at your actions and they're not matching that outcome you wish to have in the future, the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Like it's fucking retarded. So action alleviates anxiety, 100%. Action keeps anxiety at bay. It keeps all that shit at bay. Just keep moving. That's why I like movement. Like just start, even like when you start your workout, like you might not feel like the best. Just start it. Get that blood circulating. Just get going. Crystal, how you doing?
Hello. Um,
Yo.
so a lot of the questions that I had, like I feel like you answer them from time to time, like when somebody asks a question. Um, so like a lot of the questions that I asked you on Instagram, I feel like I already know, or I feel like I know where the answer comes from because you talk about it. Like for one, you say, number one is starting with your macros and stuff like that, right? And so the thing is, I think like I'm just feeling pressured that the holidays are coming up and all kinds of other things are coming up. And um like money is tight now. And I'm trying to figure out like which way to go as far as like making extra income. And I do like a long time ago I had prayed for like for work to be where I'm at right now. But now it's like I don't even like I don't know what my blockages are. Like I feel like I just keep hitting a wall with something and I don't know where it comes from.
Hmm.
You know, um like I was telling you, I didn't go to college. I went to vocational school, and I was that person that wanted like multiple streams of income. And
That's good. Like that's good. I just think that people go there way too quick, you know?
I couldn't focus like on one thing, and now I'm not anywhere with anything. So
That's why I literally tell people not to do it because they end up like in that position where I'm like, you did everything and then have nothing, you know?
yeah. So a little bit about what I'm learning about how you talk about, mastering the moment. Number one, do like you say, build the man, not the plan.
Mm.
So the thing is that I feel like, and then you also talk about not to think about the time, about the time frame.
Right.
But I feel like with the end of the year coming up, like I'm just like running out of time, like because I do eyebrows on the side, and
Right.
for some reason, like when it comes, and I've done this for like the past 3 months, 3 years, that I'm getting experience, but it's going so slow. And I think when it comes down to like the back end of things, like the social media, the branding, the marketing, I start feeling overwhelmed, and it just, like, I like the art, but everything else, it overwhelms me, and then I just don't do nothing about it. So I don't know, like, what to do, like, if
Is
that's
that your best way to make money fast?
like, I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to be doing. That I think that
Is that your quickest way to make money though?
um I think
Like
so.
like the most ethical, quickest way? Like
What
is
do you
that like what's in your wheelhouse? Is it that, like
what
eyebrows?
what'd you say? I'm sorry.
Is that the quickest way that you can make money?
I mean, I think so, because I already have the knowledge, I have the skill. Um, but the part that I don't have down is like the social media, the before and after pictures, the booking system.
No, 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 no. Hold on, hold on. See, this is where you're starting to go in the plan. Like you're starting to fuck yourself over and overthink.
Mm-hmm,
Like I've, you know how many people start coaching businesses and all this shit, and then they go right into like, well, I need a website, I need a funnel, I need this, I need an ad, I need all that shit's fucking bullshit.
mm-hmm,
I made my whole fucking career off of DMs, social media posting and DMs.
mm-hmm,
So like the reason what stops people though is because they don't have the confidence and the self-esteem and they don't have the why. Like, why are they doing it? For
mm-hmm,
you, you're at a point where I think you can do it. Like
mm-hmm,
you just have to will yourself and force yourself to get on fucking camera and
mm-hmm,
just make it fun, find a way. You don't have to. So if Crystal, if you sit there and be like, all right, well, fuck, I have to post befores, I have to get all these videos. Don't even go there.
mm-hmm,
Just tomorrow, just be like, hey guys, I'm doing eyebrows or whatever. Like anybody book me. That's it. That's all you gotta fucking do for tomorrow.
mm-hmm.
The next day,
Well,
just do a little bit more.
see,
I'm telling you, it sounds stupid, it
yeah.
sounds retarded, but I'm 100% right.
Um, well, I mean, I work like until 4 p.m. So it starts becoming like overwhelming when I'm like back and forth with people and booking them and figuring out the time to get them in. So like I don't know, like it gets frustrating.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of part of it. V, I feel like you have something.
I mean, well, I would to that specifically, like Crystal, it takes like 10 minutes to set up a Google Calendar with a booking link, and you can put that in the link in your bio in your Instagram.
Mhm,
Like literally, it takes no time at all for you to do that, or schedule a city, or like pick Calendly, like anything. Like if that's the problem,
yeah.
like there's simple solutions is like to that, like you don't have to overcomplicate any of that. But if I have learned, like I've learned a lot of things from Mike over the last 5.5 years, but one of them has been this particular thing right here, because I was the girl who was like, yay, I'm a personal trainer now, like I need to like have this and that, and like all these things, like you get excited about it, and like I was excited about it, and like I wanted a website and I wanted this and that, but Mike's like, get on the phone. I'm like, that's it? Like, just get on the phone, like just start calling people. And that still to this day
Mhm.
is one of the quickest, most effective ways of actually booking clients.
Dude,
Is
call Thea, fucking Theos, fucking
No,
cousins,
so,
friends, call them, just get them.
well, that's what I'm saying. I've been going through doing all of that for the past couple like 2 years. And I guess what comes to mind, like I struggle with being decisive, because now I'm thinking about like, oh, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? But you were talking about you didn't plan to be a trainer. Your purpose is revealed to you. You said it yesterday. You said something
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Your path is illuminated as you walk it. Like
no,
with
you
I started a gym, I was doing construction, and I knew that I had to do construction for a period of time. So like even if you aren't gonna do eyebrows, that you still have to pay rent and like buy gifts and all that shit. Like that doesn't mean like disregard your life because it's not part of your life's purpose. If it is, it is. But if it's not, you still have to make it work. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
Like, don't be afraid to like make something work for a period of time. Like, I actually think God gets mad at us when we're like, well, I don't know my purpose. I'm like, dude, just dig that fucking ditch for a while. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
you said it yesterday. You said you're not going to be asking what is my purpose, because you're going to walk
Living.
to it or something like that.
Yeah, you'll be living it.
Be living it. So, and then that's another thing, like you were saying, like money is spiritual. Like I felt like I had a relationship with God, but like I'm like, what, like why is it so hard? Like I don't get that part.
Well, it's only hard because you're telling yourself it's hard. Like, for every client that I lose, I tell myself that's a blessing.
Mm,
That's a blessing that saved you from something. You have 5 more, 10 more coming your way,
mm,
and you don't know what kind of hardships that client was going to bring. So like for you, you're like it's always slow. So like I'm not just sitting here telling you guys all this like frou-frou type of shit. What I do behind closed doors is I give the money to God, and I do that portion, and then I also journal, and then I write like I don't get shook by like I don't get phased. I don't get frustrated. Like my head is I like tell myself what I want to be and who I'm gonna be. Does that make sense to you guys? Like, does that make sense?
mm-hmm. Yeah. So
Like when you do that, when you write that and you're writing it for pages, and you're like, I have like eyebrow clients like all day. Like I have 20 of them per week, and you're writing that for like weeks. Eventually it's gonna fucking happen. As long as you're matching like some sort of energy with that, it's gonna happen.
okay. So then that just brings me to this thought right here, is like I enrolled in a digital marketing course. It's been going on social media by like a friend that I follow, like she was posting that, and like it was just tugging on my heart to enroll. So I've been learning about it, and
What is it?
it's a digital marketing course.
Like what though? Like what does that even mean? Because
Um how to like brand and market anything.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
so I know, right? But it's like
Like you're looking at the fucking prototype right fucking here. Like
I'm looking at the plan. Is that what you're saying?
no, you're looking at the me, like everything I do
Huh.
is that what you're after. I swear to you, I'm not trying to be like cocky or anything. I'm
What do
just
you mean? What do you mean by that? What?
well because like V, explain it. V, explain this shit.
Like he's saying like when it comes to digital marketing and like marketing on social media, like that's exactly what we do. Like
Yeah.
a great example of that.
I hit that out of the fucking park, guys. Like I'm telling you,
Yeah.
like way fucking out. Like base hit.
Okay. I guess so. I see what you mean.
Like look, all I would ask you to do is
Mhm.
I had another client that did the same thing. She was like, it's always a female, but like she like bought like a course similar to that. And I'm like, why are you guys buying? And look, do it, Crystal. Like I got your back. I'm not like shitting on it.
Mhm.
But like how I like really learned all this shit is like I just observed. I just started doing it. And like you watching me or V or anybody else who's like actually doing it and just replicate it. And then you just make it your own. Like you could take all the classes you want, but you're gonna have to, like Luca's saying right now, you got to get in the fucking kitchen. Like you're gonna have to fucking do it. I just want you to know that I want all you guys to know that I am damn near like getting to a sensei like level of like branding. I'm heading down that. I wouldn't say that officially like right now, but like it's I'm rounding fucking second, third base right now.
Okay.
On that shit. So like me and V know that super fucking well. That's why I'm telling you, just get on your Instagram and just show your pretty face and start talking and share fucking what the fuck is in Crystal's mind and her world. That is it. That's what brand is. That's what branding is.
Yeah.
Like let me just say this real quick. If you guys have a business, the only thing that you guys should be doing is branding yourself. That way you could promote your motherfucking business. That's
But
the only thing.
the thing is that I don't really want to do that as a career. I like to do it for fun. So that's, I think, where I struggle
What is
with
it, what is it that you don't like to do for fun? The nails or the eyebrows or the branding?
the eyebrows.
That's, see, you're missing the point. What you got, see, that this is, I'm so happy you fucking brought that up, because the purpose is the brand. You could always, no matter, like, let's say this, guys, say one day I decide, you know what, I'm done coaching, I'm selling vacuums. Guess what, I'm still gonna be able to sell motherfucking vacuums. Be like, you know what, I'm tired of selling vacuums, I'm gonna do eyebrows. I'm gonna still get motherfucking clients because I built a brand.
Mm,
That's the point.
okay.
And that's where stupid motherfuckers, they're like, oh, I want to start a brick and mortar candle shop. I'm like, what? Like the best thing that you should do is work on you, build your brand, and then have like your skill set, which is eyebrows right now. But everybody has their skill sets. Like could be sales, could be eyebrows, it could be something, and then that's like the 1-2 punch. Because think about it, you're selling something all fucking day. And if you're not the product, you're not even going to have the confidence to sell it yourself. You're not even going to have the confidence to get on camera, to talk to people, to tell the people like, hey, do it with me. And they're not going to sense that confident energy.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
that's why this of like building the man is fucking huge. It's so crucial, because if you do that, you have so many areas to pivot off of. Like you could go, I mean, it's limitless. You go wherever you want. Crystal can go wherever she wants because she's valuable.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. I hope that helped. That was dope.
Yeah.
V, you got anything to add to that?
I mean, nothing of great significance, but when you were talking about like what branding really is, and I think everyone will know what I'm talking about here when I say this name, is the Kardashians. Like, how do they even make their money?
Yep.
Like, like people make jokes about it. Like, what are they even skilled at? Like they're, but what do? They created a brand. Their personalities, like if you watch their TV show. And so what happened? They became personalities that other people wanted to borrow their name and sell a product with. So now they have like makeup and clothing. And if any of the Kardashians decide to sell anything, it'll work because they have a name. Like love them or hate them, it doesn't really matter. Like who they are. And it isn't because like they built a really big business before they got famous. They built a brand. They like showed their life. That's what their reality show did. And that's what social media does. Like that's the whole point of showing your life, is that you're building a brand.
Yeah. No,
Have your own opportunity to have a reality TV show every single day if you want to.
But what is your brand? That's the whole fucking point of what I'm saying is like, even if you aren't on social media, you're branded. When we look at Vicente, when we look at Steve, when we look at Mark, you're branded. What does that say? When a lot of people they're out of shape, they're drinking. I'm like, that's your motherfucking brand, bro. You're the bottom of the motherfucking shelf of the beer aisle. You know what I mean? Like you're not even the top shelf. You're the bottom shelf. So it's just like it's super important. People don't see it because they were taught by society to go get it. It's everything's outward, 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 outward to be like, go get this job, go start this business, do this. I'm like, those are all outside skill, like an outside thing. But when you start going inward, then you can start really creating like and pivoting off of that. And that's to me, I mean, I'm always a firm believer of creating a brand and having a scalable skill set.
Mhm.
Like there for you, there's only so many eyebrows that you can fucking do in a day.
Mhm.
That was just like for me. There was only a certain amount of personal training clients that I could fucking do, unless I was gonna start charging fucking 1,000 a pop. I was never gonna get to my financial goals. Same thing with construction. Like it's just you always have to look at things as like what's the most scalable, but you have to go through the steps to even get to that point. Most people don't. Like I owned the gym. I mopped the floors. I fucking did the training. And then I got trainers. Like I did all the steps already. So now I can have trainers work for me. Now I could have those people kind of go up the ranks there. Like everything has a sequence of events.
Okay, that helped. That helped a lot. So you're saying pretty much focus on building the brand, because what I was doing was I was putting God into this and being like, I was thinking like, well, is this what I'm supposed to do, or is this what I'm supposed to do? Because like I was talking about the digital marketing course, you can create content and resell the course for full profit.
They
And I,
could.
like you said, just build the brand. And I guess, as time things will be
Well, let me put it to you this way. What's so special about your course? Like let me just like don't answer it. What is so special about your course, about your fucking eyebrows or whatever the fuck that you're selling? Nothing. It's not special. What makes it special is you.
Mhm.
That's what makes it fucking special. That's why people will fucking buy it. You think people are buying what's the fucking drink called that Logan Paul has? That's like every other fucking drink that's out there. They're only buying it because it's him.
Mhm.
If I came out with a pre-workout, it would be the same as so many other pre-workouts. They would buy it because it's Gasmoney's, because it's the fucking pump, it's the gas pump, and we would call it something like that, and they'd be like, "Fuck, I want that shit.
Mhm.
I want to look like Gas Money. I want to fucking be a beast, and that's why they would buy it.
Mhm.
It's not the product. It's you,
Okay. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you, Coach V.
dude. That is your motherfucking branding course or digital marketing course. I don't even know what those words mean, but that's straight up. Yeah. All right. Corbin, how you doing, bro?
Pretty good today, man.
Yeah, love it.
Hey, man, I was just wondering, bro, like how would I go about helping my people create like a macro plan, like my parents and shit.
Your parents?
Yeah.
Oh man, good fucking luck, dude. The parents are the worst. Parents are the hardest.
Hey, man, I'm trying, bro.
Honestly, bro, like I mean, how do you I mean, shit, like that's a tough question because like I want to help you, but I can't just like, like how do they look? Because you have to know how to give macros for people. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? Like
Yeah.
I don't know how tall they are. I don't know how much they weigh. I don't know like their history. And those are the things like you have to kind
Yeah.
of know. So
Yeah,
like um I would just shoot me a message, bro, and I'll guide you in what macros that you should
for
do.
sure.
And
For
then
sure.
what I would do as far as like a macro like meal plan, put the macros in chat GBT and then just boom, like you have a fucking meal plan and just be like, here, mom, here's the meal plan. Go cook it.
Yeah.
Then that'll meet all the macros that I gave you.
For sure.
That's it?
Yeah, today. Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Well,
Yeah,
good.
yeah, man. I appreciate you, man.
Absolutely, bro.
Yes, sir, man. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too. All right. Well, is it that time? Did you guys get value from today? I mean, there's some bombs for sure dropped. I know some personal development ones and the branding ones were huge. But like you're never even gonna get to that point, guys, until you keep working on yourself. Like I said to Crystal, I'm like, yeah, the special sauce is you. The product isn't the sauce. The sauce is you. But if you ain't fucking saucy, if you're just fucking more salty than saucy, then fuck, ain't nobody gonna want to fuck with you. Straight up. Like I said, you're gonna be the bottom of the fucking shelf, bottom shelf. I honestly think like people want to be like Kim Kardashian. People want to be like Logan Paul, like these fuckers, even how whack they are. Like I don't fuck with it at all, but like they want to be like that. But that's why I think it's important for a guy like me and people like you to get laced up properly to be the new leaders out there. Because we're having to look at this porn star who made a fucking video and became famous. I'm like, why are we even looking at that shit? What the fuck? Like, what is her skill set? Her daughter asked, what does my mom do? I don't know. And she's like one of the most famous people. And they're like, I don't know what the fuck my mom does. She just sits around all day. Like, she's that fucking influential. She doesn't just sit around. She's smart as fuck. But like, I mean, it's just, we need like more better like leaders is what I'm trying to say. All right, guys. Well, you guys have a good rest of the night and let's smash it out Friday. Picture day tomorrow. Let's get it. Peace.